So the telepresence is being highly used twice a day, always. We are offering AP Physics or Physics at CAP dual enrollment credit with Monticello. Likewise, at the end of the day, we're offering AP Calculus or Calculus CAP, and it seems to be working quite well.
Hi, my name is Kurt Brown. I am using the Chromebooks in my current issues class, and we're doing a few projects in class, and the Chromebooks have been a great addition. The kids really have taken to them, and we're hoping where we can get to where the kids have them all day. I know if they were to use them on a one-to-one basis, that would help them a lot. Not only in my class, but I think in general, I think that in this class for sure is one of the times when using those really help my abilities in teaching as well.
Okay, this is Chemistry 1 students working on classification of matter. There's a group of students working with manipulatives, discussing whether they're elements, compounds, or mixtures. We can look at some of the manipulatives on the table here. Students would be then, based on the manipulatives, classifying with paper at the table as a station in the lab. Another station in the lab, Chemistry 1 again. Students are using other manipulatives to again classify matter, pouring out some particles and looking at them.
So then I'm going to go to our connection.
Got some collaboration and discussion going on. Again, classification of matter using other manipulatives. And yet a third group of students is working on a POGL. The POGL can be saved as a PDF, but instead of wasting paper on that particular handout, they are looking at the POGL online and discussing and then writing answers on a piece of paper that they have. So just an example of flipping a classroom. Instead of lecturing, students take notes off the school website, little video lectures I've put out there. And then in class, the students are working on activities, some days lab and some days station activities like this.
Now this function is continuous from A to E, right? But it is not differentiable everywhere, right? Do we agree? There's a bird at C, but yet this has a max min. And in fact, I'll argue this has an absolute max. If this was the price of something you wanted to sell, do we all agree there's one distinct point where you want to sell on this graph? D. Does everybody agree that at x equals D, there is an absolute max? In this case, I'm just going to call it f of D, right? The value that happens. But something really cool happens here for us to identify these points. And this is just the global thought process now for us the next couple days. I would also argue that if I was having to buy and sell, there's one distinct point on this graph you want to buy at. I think you want to buy at f of A. That price when x equals A. The one thing I don't want to do is buy at D and sell at E. Does everybody agree with that idea? Or even buy at B and sell at E. The exciting part is we've added the projects, and the telepresence has allowed us to expand. And now we're looking to get technology, and we need more devices to do the projects we've set up.